What do you want? And what increases the odds that you get what you want? So often we think about things that we want. We obsess and we ruminate over what they are and why we can't get them. And so often we pursue the things that we want, sometimes completely blind. And let me give you a real world example of this. Let's say that your spouse is a little on the messy side, and that is something that you would like to change. So we have the first part of the equation. We have the what do we want? You want your spouse to be less messy. So now we have some options, some behaviors that we can exhibit. We can say nothing now and then get upset when they're messy. We can say nothing now and then say nothing when they're messy. Say nothing now and then be passive aggressive and upset for a week when they're messy. We could say nothing now and then be extra messy towards them to really show them what it feels like. Or we can have an open and an honest conversation with them about how we feel and what we want. Now, the crazy part about this is that when all of those options are presented to you, it's so obvious what the answer is. But yet when we're going through life, we never ask ourselves the second part of the question. We never ask, what increases the odds that I get what I want? And when you see the choices laid out like that, it's unbelievably clear that the last option is the right option. So here's my main takeaway for you. Ask yourself, what do I want and what increases the odds that I get it? And I promise you, if you apply this to the things that you've done in the past, what happens is the things that you've done are 180 degrees. They're the complete opposite of what would increase the odds that you get what you want. And I'll give you a little bonus on top of this too. You can apply something called inversion thinking. Now, this was a huge unlock for me. So inversion thinking just flips the question around. As humans, it's much easier for us to be negative and spot the bad in things than it is to spot the good. So we can use this to our advantage. We can say, what guarantees that my spouse remains messy? And if you go back to our list, every single one of those things on the list guarantees that they stay messy, except for number 5. But because you flipped it around, it's so much easier to pick out the bad. And then all you have to do is not the bad stuff and just have an open and honest conversation. My name is Shae. I'm the founder and CEO of Nautics, and I'm sharing what has impacted my life the most. And hopefully I can give you the lesson without giving you the scar.